left face.
Alright, well I got 2 of you. You're dead. Alright.
Right face.
User joined your channel.
Oh, 2 of you died. Yep, I didn't say Major says. Alright, get it? Everybody got it? Alright. If I was authorized to shoot you, I would shoot you. So, and then you'd know you failed.
I could, but I don't know what it'll do to the game.
User joined your channel.
Who's gonna know?
Alright, so everybody, go ahead, look forward, everybody. Eyes on me. Oh, Major says, eyes on me. There you go. Alright. Alright, Major says about face. Major says left face. Major says right face. Somebody's all jacked up. Alright, if you are looking... If you are looking east right now, you are wrong.
User joined your channel.
Drop out.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright.
I hate all of these.
Okay.
Major says about
User
face.
left your channel.
A little pinch of gas.
Right
User
face.
joined your channel.
You're Widowmakers?
Oh,
When did this happen?
whoever this pilot is down here, you're wrong.
When did this happen?
No,
Yesterday. Yesterday.
Alright. Major says right face. Major says left face.
It's alright, one day I'll be taken out.
About face. Oh?
One day.
Oh, nobody. Alright, alright.
Hello?
Major says front leaning rest position.
130 radio check.
You know, prone. I did say move, you're right, but oh well. Major says position of attention.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Right face.
You know what? I'm gonna grab some pretzels
Yeah,
and maybe a
you
little
fall
peanut
out.
butter because
Major
I
says
want
left
a
face.
snack.
Major says right face. About face. Major says about face. Major says about face.
User joined your
Left
channel.
face. Right face. About face. Major says about face. Major says left face. Major says right face. Major says about face.
It's getting pretty intense over there.
Where do we get all of
Major
that?
says left face. Major says left
User
face.
joined your channel.
Major says left face. Left face. Right face. Oh, got somebody! Who is this? Fall out. Fall out. Alright, cover down. Major says cover down. There you go. I almost had somebody. Well, Major says about face. Major says left face. Major says right face. Major says about face. Major says left face. Major says left face. Major says right face. About face. Oh! Who is this? Get out
Well,
of my formation.
you yelled at him myself, it's not my fault.
Alright.
Sir, I would like to make a statement.
Yes.
Everyone has failed because I am playing, but
User joined your channel.
you go to the rightmost
Ah,
person.
you're out of my view. I didn't even see you way down here.
All right, squad leads. You got 5 minutes till the base tour, so let's make sure you get the rest of your men in.
Search first class.
Yep.
Alright.
Is
Major
there
says
a
left
arsenal
face.
somewhere within the location, or are we going to do that
Right
via
face.
the tour?
That'll be done after the tour. Once we get the layout of the
Major says
base,
salute.
then we'll be dismissed to get our gear, and we'll meet up for a brief before we are Oscar Mike today.
Major
Affirm.
says about face.
So yeah, the order of things is a little bit different than what we're used to today, but we will be on the road no later than 15:15. Don't worry about that.
Major says render arms.
I accidentally posted the DMOS Discord in Fig. I was supposed to face it in
Well, somebody's...
maintenance, but I faced it in Fig anyway.
Hell's falling out.
Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, copy. All right.
And yeah, I was supposed to. The little icon looks the same for Steam, like between baitnets and
I don't know.
Fig.
Right. Yeah, I know. All right, no problem.
But I just
I'll take
wanted
care
to
of
make
that.
sure you didn't think I was
Major
overstepping
says
it.
about face.
No,
There's
nope, not a problem.
map hold,
Major says
we
left
don't
face.
even have normal
Major says
voting.
left face. Major says right face.
what?
Major says left face. Major says right face. Left face.
No normal roads here.
Oh.
I mean,
I want to go steal fucking
Alright.
Hey, where's...
Major says cover down.
It's 3 p.m.
User joined your channel.
Work at that time. Is there any other way that I can do that combat lifesaver training, or no? I'm gonna have to wait so.
We have to
So okay, but you guys do in
Major
another
says
another time.
left face.
Yeah, okay.
Major says left face. Major says left face. Major says
Roger.
front leaning rest position. Move.
So if you can always let your team leader know what time suits you better, and then that way the next time we'll try and run it, we'll try and suit it better for them this time than anyone else.
Position of attention. Move.
Okay.
Oh! Thank you! Yes! Get out of my formation! Oh, yeah. And there's a fourth. A late fourth.
You said Major said.
No, I did not!
Nope.
You did?
Nope.
Down to 3. Major says position of attention.
User left
Move.
your channel.
We don't have one here. There's no wait.
Alright, cover down.
We're waiting for the team.
Oh! Oh! Two of you! Two of you! Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Who are you?
User joined your channel.
Corporal Ayers for the win! You covered down. You moved left.
You don't... If there's nobody there, then you just don't move.
Alright. Good to go. Now we have 4 minutes left. See? See how that works?
is that the love of my life I see over there? Is that the love of my life?
I resisted longer than you. So sorry.
Hell yeah, I'm not here
With the American Air Base,
Yeah, this is... that's perfect. Alright, so Corporal Ayers has 1 point for Soldier of the Quarter next month, or next quarter.
What's that?
110, but my radio was like not working.
We're just
like
just
a
waiting
weird
some time
radio.
here,
User in your channel timed down.
I gotta get my book.
That would have been a good idea. I'll leave that for
Where's your
next time.
badge,
I need an Colonel says. I like that.
There was one! There was, you were too late. I got my loadout.
I got my loadout, but I missed the pack. Is this a name?
I got the patch.
You need to grab an M4, not 16.
User joined your channel.
But I looked at the website said M6.
Hi. Not too bad.
What do you mean? Sorry.
PFC Lee.
Does not apply to you.
Secure that weapon. What, my bad. Not gonna need it quite yet.
Yeah, I'm just excited. What can I say?
I'll just put it on my back and not use it.
Except you're right.
Hang on,
You need to get rid of it.
guys.
No, your bottle dog if you step on time died.
No, it doesn't matter because I got lost.
Wow.
Speaks any decent language. What do you say, man? It's 4 degrees Celsius.
Arsenal!
I'm sorry, what?
Check the temperature.
Okay, that's bullshit.
I feel so good because my
In
wife
Africa,
commented
it
on
is
my
either
stream
hot as
saying I
balls,
played this game
or
with
it
my
is in the
second
middle of the night,
so
which
I
means
don't know
you're
if
about
that's
to
a
freeze.
good thing or not.
That is it. My immersion is fucking broken. I'm good.
Permission to slap him.
Yeah, go ahead, Simon.
What?
Mike, I wanna
Top mod 2 with Black Rail.
That is bullshit.
No way.
With that piercing ball of
Who's Paxton?
Damn. Carrying an M4 over there, Cruz?
Are we allowed to, also, Nils, why are you red?
Because I changed my colors in the team management. Like, why not? Good check.
like he is basically trying to tell me.
Oh, that's wrong radio. This is the right one.
This is bullshit. This is fucking dirt.
Good check on
sand,
77.
trees.
Gentlemen,
school girl circle in front of me already. What?
Who's up?
Cool.
Sure. That close?
I
want to catch your filthy STDs. Oh no, you're a corporal now. You're fine now. You're good. Hey, he's got them. Please back up. Okay, thank you. There we go. All right, so It is a quarter to the hour, so we are going to get started with our base tour here. So welcome everybody to FOB Silver Shield. This will be your base for the upcoming few weeks, so we thought it'd be a good idea to start with a quick tour. Now how this is going to go is I am going to move over to a couple of the key locations in the base, give you a little bit of explanation of what you can do there, and we'll go from there. Everything should be quite common. We're also going to include tree caps area, since this is the first time for them on this base as well. This is where our Operation Silver Guardian is going to start off from. Alright gentlemen, so let's get started. We'll do this in a slow running phase, otherwise we'll be using too much time. So where we are right now is tree caps. Welcome back, Major. So this is tree caps CAS staging area. So back there in the hangars, tree cap, you can find your Apaches as well as the tow tractor. Naturally, DC-130s here will depart again after we have cleared the runway. So then you guys are free to move those. If you look behind me, over there, tree cap, that is your control tower. You'll find all of your communication equipment in there that you need to keep comms with all the aircraft. Alright, gentlemen, let's go on a quick stroll now to our next location.
Do we have a mess hall?
Yeah.
Wait. You'll see that when we get into it.
Holy shit, there's a Mercer!
Hey, can someone add a flag to Drake so we have like a tour guide?
This is the best tour.
Keep looking at the button in front of you. Don't play up with the rest of the people.
Who touched my
Whoever created this
Drake, there's a Mercer!
Don't worry.
Delete almost an officer.
Forgot I want that. Don't worry.
What did they got paid in the first place?
Looks so horrifying.
Look at the fucking grading on this tarmac.
Alright, gentlemen. Yeah. Basically, we are in Africa, so these massive holes here in the tarmac, those are normal. Try to work around them. Tree caps. You know. Precision engineering is not their greatest feat.
Here's not an ID for sure.
That's fucking true.
So over here we have tree caps transport staging area. Whenever you respawn, this will be the place that you respawn at. Well, if you were to die, and then afterlife and all that stuff, of course. Over there you'll find a medical tent. Now this medical tent, although it is disabled at the moment, sooner or later you'll be able to run through that and it will give you a complete patch-up. The nurses in there, they're fantastic. 2 seconds and you're back to full health. With that, we also have a small arsenal here, so you can re-equip yourselves before being reinserted. So what do you do when you die? You wait here until one of those fine gentlemen come and load you into a helicopter. Alrighty. So then let's enter the base. So this is the side entrance that we're going through now. This is basically just the entrance to the airfield. Look here on our left, we have the actual main entrance, but we'll not be going there yet.
That's Major taking me.
Wow.
Okay, well, that's a fucking turn.
That is.
Okay, roll way down.
I might touch it.
I'll pay you $20 if you just let touch it.
I'll do it for free.
I mean, yeah, what the fuck
happened here?
Like, the legitimate
This is after
the fucking world.
Something happened here? That's how it came.
We are Americans. We come to liberate them.
We'll touch it.
I.e., they have oil.
So over here we can find tree caps drones. On your right, my left, and on my right, your left, you'll find tree caps transport birds. So as requested, you have your 2 Black Hawks, you have 1 little bird, and then in the other hangar over there, you find 2 Chinooks. So this is where you can stage your transport as well as drone operations. Now you can see that one of the hangars is destroyed. So this base has been suffering frequent attacks, as well as it is still being built. So you'll also find a lot of construction material laying around. Try to stay clear of the construction crews, let them do their work, so that we can get this base operational as soon as possible. We are primarily sent here to help defend it, so that shit like that doesn't happen again. All right, moving on. We will go through.
How did I get the helicopter out of that hangar?
Wait, pull it out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, partner.
if you're going to get stabbed
push.
involved, it's going to happen in this alley over here.
So we expect those drones maybe to have this last about 5 minutes.
Nah, I don't know.
But that's a bit generous.
Thank you.
Next week.
Alright, gentlemen. Our next stop over here. So to recap, these are your vehicles. So on my right, your left, you'll have a couple of transport vehicles that you can use to move around the base, as well as those trucks with the drone equipment in the back. And this will be when we go to next week, when you're coming in, that will be your resting place. So that's where you'll sleep, that's where you'll wake up every week. You also have the only refuel, rearm, and repair trucks over here on base. So those can be used for your vehicles. Infantry may request them from time to time too, but that will go through the proper channels. Okie dokie.
What, PTS Klein?
Oh.
Go ahead, Klein.
Oh.
Does anybody else notice the guy crawling underneath the sleeping area? Just
We got some bird guards around here.
Let Henry do his thing.
Better safe
It's
than
not
sorry.
terrorist.
They're nasty
Blame,
girls,
blame the
that's
heat.
why.
He's
Blame
good,
the
he's
heat.
good.
They've been here for a couple months. They're going crazy. They just want to go home. Okay.
It'll be us in a few months.
Hashtag
Alright.
Coke, baby.
User
Moving on.
joined your channel.
Yeah.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
That's the main.
We're actually in the base now. So the main portion of the base, I'd say.
Get the hell away from that ship.
Stand up. Stand up. You're on your post.
Let the man squat.
Let him pop a squat.
Somebody with the engine.
Alright, gentlemen. So, over here, on my left, your right, you will find your vehicles. Now, these are strikers that you will be deployed with. The way this is going to work is you are going to get 2 pairs of strikers, right? You have 1 pair of strikers over there, and then we have another one there in the back. Those are also ours. If a striker is destroyed, it will not be back for 2 weeks. So what you need to do is make sure you preserve your strikers. Otherwise, we have backup AMREPs that you can use. So be mindful of what you do with your vehicles.
PTS Baxter.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just also be advised if you do lose vehicles, not damaged completely, so they're recoverable. 3-cab can pick them up, take them back to base, get them repaired up, and bring in another one if necessary, so that you don't lose that vehicle for 2 weeks. So if it's disabled but not destroyed, just keep that in mind and take that up your command chain.
Yep, absolutely. So we're going to try and save our vehicles. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this right now is during Thin Ice, only 3-cap was under that rule, but we're extending it to infantry through. So if you lose a striker, it's not going to be back for 2 more weeks. So now on my right, your left, you have the armory. In there, you will find a series of arsenals as well as scroll wheel boxes to quickly grab loadouts for new trainees, or if you are doing a role that you don't have a loadout for. So these are primarily here for equipping your vehicles. We have other arsenals close to your barracks as well. Okay, back here is a construction zone. Watch out. There's gonna be some heavy vehicles going in and out every now and then, so make sure you don't get run over. Okie dokie, then we're gonna do a 180 and we'll move to the next point.
You also gotta watch out for the construction workers. Don't touch your back.
Hey Drake, very quick
They're
question.
contractors. Yep.
Can we apply World War II tactics and place sandbags on our strikers for RPG resistance?
We can use meat.
Sure.
Okay, gentlemen.
We'll just tape you on the outside.
Quick stop here. Right, so here on my left, your right, we have the first main road leading out of the base, going west. There is a checkpoint at the end of that. That is the western checkpoint. If you open your maps, we also mark them because there is no real indication on the map. This base is freshly built, so we still have outdated maps. So yeah, that's the western exit. Then on your other side, over there, you will find the eastern exit. Same deal over there. That exit is less protected. It's the back of the base. The major city of Agadèz is to our south. So that's where our main bulk of construction supplies and so on come in from. This main road here will also be used to stage big vehicles that we may need on our deployments, things like hammets and so on. They will most likely be deployed here next to the road. Then you can have a quick look over there in the west. That's where all of our supplies are. So all of the building supplies for the base, all of our rations, all that stuff is stored over there in the west. Any questions so far?
What I'm hearing is our back door is unprotected.
Yes, that's like a don't leave all your eggs in one basket sort of deal.
It's not unprotected. We do have a checkpoint there. It does have, some dragon teeth.
All right, Paxton's good at plugging back doors. All right, we'll be fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wow.
I like what I'm hearing.
Well, as long as you Luba. Lucy must be proud. Put that thing on.
I don't know.
There we go.
There we go.
There's no Paxton is the loophole.
I'm glad someone else knows that.
You're all allowed in my back door.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can smell the major.
Okay.
Oh hey, look, it's a sand pit.
Just for us, no way.
The sandbox.
So, here we're a little bit in a cross section. So, over here we'll go in there in a second. Those are your barracks. But if you look behind you real quick, there in northwest, that's all your toiletries. If you need to take a dump, please do cover your hole after you're done. I'm not talking about your butthole, but then we also have the trash cans and everything there, to deposit your trash. And we have a couple of containers containing rations.
Which block has burn pit duty first?
This is when Nils comes in as the white
We'll go with make a tune-up and Hatchwater.
Shut up, fuck up.
Alright, Pendergast.
Alright.
Newest guy, you got this.
You're running into me.
Yep. We're going through this entrance because this one is more relevant for you guys.
Nice.
So here we go.
Luxury.
Luxury.
hotel.
Enlisted and NCOs, these are your barracks over here. Now if you take a peek inside, boom, you will find the most comfortable beds that we could offer with a reasonable price, as well as a equipment box to grab your loadouts, because we're never leaving our barracks without our proper gear on.
Amazing. The wood floor.
So it's spacious. Every single fire team will have their own barracks room, so should be plenty of room there.
PGS Len?
Go ahead.
I think somebody's let the pet rabbit out.
Who let out Jimmy? Fuck.
That's our lunch.
Oh, they're rude.
We'll be catching scorpions having fight each other.
Why do I feel like our bags are just smell of alcohol? Like constantly.
That's just your room. I mean, that's what my room smells like. I don't know about you.
Hey, my room's my barracks, boy.
Instinctively just tramples it.
Why's the light on? I thought we were conserving electricity.
Is gunfire a constant problem?
We don't get enemy.
Yes.
Yeah, gunfire is fine.
Answer that question for yourself.
We also have
reminds
other
me of
squads doing drills at the moment, so that's why there's some gunfire going on in the back. Now,
Remember,
this
we're not
over
the only
here.
unit deployed here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're sharing this base with another unit, as well as the drone operators and so on. So be nice to each other. If you look to your left, your right, my left, you will see the officer barracks. And then behind us here, we have two headquarters buildings, one for War Eagle duties and one for Widowmaker duties. So this is where you're going to receive your briefings. This is where leadership do their platoon briefs and so on. Behind you guys, we have a couple of vehicles for platoon and company headquarters. So we got a medical truck as well as a striker there with the LARS system, I believe. So that is a quick tour of the base. All the essentials should be there. If you are missing something, please put it through your chain of command. If there's any questions, please feel free to let me know right now. And we can move on to our platoon briefing and so on right on time. Okay, in that case, I invite everybody to go ahead, move to their barracks, and get themselves geared up. Meanwhile, a Widowmaker and a War Eagle leadership elements, we can have a brief inside of the Widowmaker, War Eagle. Which one? HQ? All the HQs.
Very good.
Go ahead, Molly.
Get people with
The
stuff here.
briefing area will be this patch here.
Yes, so the briefing area is right here. So in 15 minutes, I'll see everybody back here.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Like 20 FPS.
The bird cannon that shoots down. Oh, yeah.
It's because you're simulating all the grains of sand.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do a thing because I know you're bad for saying that there could be.
Brock, can you carry a UAV battery for me?
Nope.
Ask Pendergast, is one of you?
No,
Already overloaded with
I'm
fucking
busy carrying
C4.
medical stuff.
Where's leadership getting the briefing? Is that in here?
Hey Chuchi, since you got all the smart ideas, do you mind carrying that for me?
Well, considering I don't see the Major or LT, it's probably next door.
Yeah, the leadership brief is next door.
Yeah,
Got the table and everything.
User left
Table,
your
the
channel.
chairs, all comfy.
I'll be in the
Oh, yes. The idea of comfort.
All right, gents, get comfy.
User joined your channel.
Still haven't fixed that. Great.
Want to hit me up with that?
User left your channel.
That battery weighs like 10 pounds. That or I have to respawn.
I know,
User
right?
joined your channel.
Okay. Check if you've got it.
Do you know what the most hacker man moment of my life was? When I was able to get into someone's iPad that was password locked by going off the fingerprints on the touchpad. I was pretty fucking proud of that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Hacker man.
Yeah, the gunfire's nice. Last night I heard a drive-by, like tires and all, so...
Neat.
Yeah, that's sort of just the situation of where I live.
By the way, I see you, Greg. I know what you
What?
have. I know why you can't sit.
Actually, no, that's my game being corrupted as fuck.
Feeling my face and shit.
I could fix it right now if I have time to reload my game, bitch.
Yeah, we got us all ourselves here, correct?
Yeah! Totally!
Alright, fourth, second, first.
Here.
Skits, you here?
Yes, I'm supposed to respawn on my body.
Oh no.
First platoon is assembled and present.
Oh no.
Are we all just being quiet, or is my audio bugged?
Yes,
Oh,
people
okay.
are quiet.
I'll donate $200 in the middle of ceremony, hoping to catch Major off guard, but I don't think he gets notifications.
Nah, I didn't on that one. But thank you. You'll be next month.
I should actually probably sling my helmet. Hold on.
Was these walls enough to keep bullets out?
Now it's off indoors, guys.
I would not do that.
Not yet, at least.
Too bad. Your big head will help us exort any rounds that come through, Shade. We're fine.
I don't know, sir. There's a window on behind you, but I'm in front of you. So.
We know about windows and you. I know.
Gary, keep your headgear on. We're in a combat zone.
I actually don't get what you meant by that one, Major. I don't have bad experiences with windows. I have bad experiences with friendlies with 40 mic bikes, though.
Go ahead and get your brief cited.
Alright, gentlemen, do we have everyone
User
here?
left your channel.
All Widowmaker HQ elements are present.
User joined your channel.
All squad leaders present?
I believe so, sir.
On the count 3.
Yes, sir.
Oh, 4, okay.
We got all 4.
Good. Alright, gentlemen, so in terms of today's mission, if you open up your maps, you'll be able to see exactly what we've been tasked with. So moving from our current position, FOB Silver Shield, we'll be convoying, I believe. Is that correct, First Sergeant? Yeah, convoying all the way north. Quite a bit of terrain that we have to cover here, moving up to objective Starfish. So the intent is to rescue 3 US tourists that have been kidnapped by the GSIM 2 months earlier. Now, due to the fact that the GSIM is using pretty much an old, rundown, abandoned, forward operating base, there may be sort of weapons caches present, anything like that. So if they're found, they'll be marked and then destroyed by demolition blocks or by our assets. So demolition blocks, well, that'll be for the Rangers, and that'll be mentioned shortly here as well. So due to the nature of this mission as well, rescuing the 3 US tourists at objective Starfish all the way up north, the nature of the mission is pretty sensitive, so stealth is required to ensure the safety of the hostages. That way we don't alert any enemy forces that were moving into the area. We do have intel that there is minefields surrounding the area, so I'm going to recommend that team leaders and squad leaders and up carry mine detectors. We don't need every single person with one, just team leaders and squad leads, because they should be the ones up front, sort of leading their men through. That way, if they carry some mine detectors, we can be able to identify minefields around the objective and work out a safe path. Is there any questions at the moment?
Yes, Greg.
Go ahead.
I may have been a little presumptuous in this LT, but since Africa is, well, open as fuck, shall we be taking out marksman rifles?
It's up to the company commander or the first sergeant. Do you guys have comments on that?
Yeah, those that are qualified, 1 per squad. It's fine.
Roger. So that's a yes. Fair off.
Okay.
Is there any other questions at this time?
Yes. Kitastucci?
Go ahead.
Is there like a road? There's nothing marked. This is after, right? So, like,
That's a meme. That's going to be made a meme of.
That's what we're here for. We're just tasked as infantry engineers now. We're gonna build roads.
Sahel.
Or from Doc Brown, where we're going, we don't need roads.
For the new style of combat engineers.
No, Tucci, we're in Africa. There's no roads.
Especially in the Sahel, you have to convoy in the desert, just like real soldiers do.
Hey, jokes on you, I have an actual army engineer in my squad.
So we will be convoying. There will be distance, about 100 meters between each vehicle, and then we'll also have the striker with the plow up front. That way, if we do sort of come into anything, they can always drop the plow and then clear out a path. So it'll be imperative to follow the vehicle in front of you. We do know that the enemy situation, VBIDs, IEDs, as I mentioned, mines, is a potential thing around the forward operating base, the enemy encampment. Small arms fire, things like that. Our friendlies being QRF and air support, mainly air support. Any other questions? Is there anything I have not covered? Major Flash or Sergeant? Go ahead, Skids.
Spartans is only a 5-man team at this time. We might have somebody coming in a little bit late, but we're only 5 people, so just be in mind of that.
Okay.
All right, main assault team, got it.
All right, no questions? Really?
Yes, Greg.
Okay, what sort of force are we going up against, guys? I'll quiz you then.
That was going
Should we
to be my
expect on the
question,
battlefield?
LT.
You guys are one whispering as well.
Will someone answer here since no one else asked? It must mean everyone knows.
You want me to state it, sir?
Yeah, Tucci of Shade, what are we going up against?
We're going against 1 times T-34 that has been reported by SIGINT. Additionally, there is also, I believe it was 2 times BTRs or techies, one of the two. Additionally, we're going up against standard militants local to the area, AKs, similar weapons. They're not going to likely have much in way of body armor. Pretty standard insurgents for Africa.
1 times T-34, 1 times BTR, and then there's a couple techies.
Yeah, close enough for government work.
Or T-55, I should say.
Yep.
They blow up the same.
One's just slightly more dangerous.
They all look the same when I call in an airstrike on them.
Civilians too?
So no questions? Well, it's Africa, so there'll probably be civilian tribes throughout everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yeah, so a note on civilians. Any business owner in Africa is legal, or at least in this region, is legally allowed to own and wield the firearm. So you are going to have armed civilians. PID is detrimental.
Or you mean crucial, not detrimental?
Yeah, crucial. Yeah, whatever language you want to use. It's important, okay? Just watch where you shoot.
Just don't fucking shoot civilians.
Exactly.
Learn to speak English before you even talk to me, Top.
Yeah, okay. No, but we are in operation now, so anything that we do has an effect on the next missions. If we decide to fuck up our relations with civilians, they're gonna fuck us back, alright, to put it into nice words. But yeah, so think about PR, double think about whenever you call in that airstrike, or whenever you do pull that trigger, sure you're shooting an enemy.
Quick comment here. So Skits, McMahon has to remove her body cam.
Roger that.
Okay. Tucci Garcia has to remove his body cam, and Polterak. Grigorov, if
User
you
joined
get
your channel.
Agricola to remove his body cam, and then they're the only ones that shouldn't have a body cam. So jot that down. As I mentioned, team leads and squad leads to be carrying mine detectors, and then demolition blocks. While I'll speak here shortly, probably have them slapped in the platoon Vic, and then we'll task ranger qualified personnel to carry out those orders. Who do I have actually in this room that's actually ranger qualified? Sergeant Shade, First Sergeant,
Skids,
Corporal Kahiri, Staff Sergeant Grigorov, Sergeant Skids. Okay, pretty much fucking everyone. Good to know.
I'll be having my Corporal Ayers do it. He isn't ranger qualified, but he does this for a living, so I kind of trust that more.
And it's the 1-5. Wait, what is it? What kind of clacker is it?
I'll get them. Don't get them.
Okay,
I'll
Skids
have
has
them,
volunteered not
and
to be
then
one of them.
what I'll do is
It's called the Deadman switch, Skids.
you guys can put them, because last time we had people sort of fucking up. So I'll get a bag. I'll put them in the bag, and then I'll have at least 2 backpacks. That way they're in 2 vehicles, and then we'll move on with that. So don't worry about getting anything. I'll get the backpacks sorted and I'll put them into the vehicles, and I'll let you know whose vehicle and whose responsibility it is.
Roger that.
Out of you qualified personnel. Anything else?
Yes.
Anything I missed, Major?
As obviously we are heading into a new AO, new mission. You know, as leaders really hype that up. I mean, this is a big opportunity, honestly, for us all. And, you know, everybody present that has been through one op. I mean, we're now hitting that next one. I mean, try to really talk it up. There's going to be some bumps, okay? We got to get back into the form of, you know, combat missions. It's not training anymore. Get your troops to take it a little bit more serious at times, so that we can make sure, you know, we don't have, you know, stupid things that happens, you know. So keep stuff weapon tight, PID, and then obviously make it fun, have fun with it. You know, we got some convoy time. I mean, that's a good time in the vehicle to bullshit, but then obviously keep the comms clear on the radio, so that people can listen. But I mean, usually you get some pretty good joke time there. Speaking of jokes, per one Sergeant Scanar that turned in his points, I have to now tell 2 African jokes. So I'd rather tell them to this group.
I thought you said 3. What is this? You're
What?
scamming me again?
Scamming you. Alright, fine. Alright, what's Africa's favorite sport they cannot play? Water polo. Alright.
I was gonna say something. Okay.
Alright, what do you call an African American pilot? A pilot, you fucking racists. Alright.
Whoa, Major.
And what would you like to try some African food? They would.
Sounds great.
They
Yum
would.
yum.
Alright, that's all I got.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Major.
Alright. So take note, don't tell those jokes, and next time don't let your Twitch viewers tell you what style jokes that you can tell. Okay?
Jesus
There
Christ.
goes
Just a quick few comments here before we break it up. Convoy net will be 33. Now, you are required to have convoy net on speaker in the vehicle. Okay? Everyone in the vehicle must hear the convoy net at all times. That is now a mandatory requirement. So that means, Spartans, I don't want to see that striker go in the next 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Can I add a quick something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure that the co-driver helps navigate, because we don't have roads, so don't get lost in the desert.
Yes, navigation, have your nav man, a smart man, alright, or woman. Last thing here, if you all can put at least $100 on the table for the starving children in Africa, please.
Yep.
And then we'll jump out.
I have $100 like they have food.
First sergeant will be coming collecting donations later. Think about the children.
Yep, think about the children.
Jokes on you, I live paycheck to paycheck.
I'll deduct it from the paychecks then. Good. Thank you for your permission.
Good luck.
Get out there. Come on.
33. Helmet, Lieutenant.
That's my helmet off. No, sling.
Do it. Do it to the left.
Hey, jokes.
Weapons on the back, gents. Alright, everyone's here. Sweet. Alright, first platoon and recap. So, welcome to Africa. That was a short flight. We got here fairly fast. I enjoyed the snacks on the way. Hope you all did as well.
You know, for great.
Especially the baguettes from our Frenchies.
What?
Welcome to Operation Silver Guardian. and this is our first combat mission, Silver Shield. So soldiers, this is your warning. The enemy situation is known, and they use VBIDs, IEDs, mines, will encounter small arms fire, and then also our friendlies are QRF, but mainly air support. So the mission, while Alpha Company 1st Platoon has been tasked with moving to Objective Starfish to rescue 3 United States tourists that have been kidnapped by the GSIM about 2 months ago roughly. So due to the fact that the GSIM is using a old abandoned operating base, it's a pretty sort of dangerous area, so weapons caches may be present throughout the base. If they're found, they're to be marked. So just call it up to your team leaders, and then they'll be destroyed by our rangers or by air assets. What we can also expect that we know through our intel is a recon intel. Well, we're aware that there is a T-55 tank. It's unknown if it's operational at towards Objective Starfish and the enemy encampment, and then also there is a BTR as well, BTR 60 to be precise. We're aware that there's several, technical vehicles and sort of smaller vehicles as well, but those are the main threats with the ArmA assets that I've mentioned. Now, due to the nature of the mission,
Oh damn.
Do we need to be concerned about that, Major?
Potentially. Stand by.
I'm gonna say just
If you have to ask.
Did any of you guys hear them arguing outside the wall?
Alright, yeah. Battle stations. We're under attack. Battle stations.
Oh,
I gotta take my
Secure that rear
ibuprofen.
gate.
Hold on. Guys, let's get to the airfield.
All right, Widowmakers.
All right, Spartans.
Spread it out. Take positions on walls by squads. Let's get 360 security.
Let's get security up. Security up.
I'm lagging like all hell.
Yep, get the birds up.
All right, there we go.
Spartans will have the east gate.
Leave me Charlie.
Ghost is heading to the location of the VVID. Over.
Phoenix is heading west.
Fucking spread it out in case they send another one in.
All Ghosts, be advised there seems to be vehicles surfacing and going around on the south side of base. Over.
All right, fucking spread it out. That might not be the only one coming in.
Be advised there was a suicide bomber in a Land Rover. Took out a Humvee and a couple soldiers.
2, get your mic up on the wounded there. Drag him back. Let's provide some first aid.
Let's mount up over here, boys.
Taking some contacts on the west side of the base, down by. Let's get
All right,
team
3.
down on that roadblock.
Get McMahon up there. Drag him back.
Contact. Can I have a squad moving? Identify over.
Let's get the wounded back.
Looks like base security has already helped most, but still some stragglers. Main gate, we took a V-bid.
Coming up.
There's already 3 people in here.
Yep, what you got?
Nothing. I'm scanning with the marks.
All right, sounds like most contacts on the west side. Keep your eyes peeled in case they flank. IDF, spread it out. Take cover.
Fuck it, I'll do it for later.
Hey, we got someone down out here. Is he up or down?
Swan, set up on the south.
Like those barriers.
President, who I have on the west gate. Over.
Incoming.
Good job.
Squad lead status.
3 has set up on the eastern side. We are with elements of another squad. We are currently digging in and providing security on the east side, north to south.
4 is all good. We're holding up the west side.
1's covering the south. 2 is that the little squad that 3 mentioned. Over.
Anyone have eyes on the northern sector? Alright, 2, go ahead and shift up north. Remember, that's where our enemies are located.
4, this is 1.
Incoming, get down.
4. I'm seeing multiple foot mobiles getting really up close to the wall.
Yeah, A-firm, we're holding the western entrance.
7-2 message.
Ready.
We want you to head to the north side, but do you want us to go to the outside?
We have friendly contact now. 0, 0, 0. Taking friendly contact outside the base. 0, 0.
7 copies, friendly contacts outside the base, bearing 200 degrees. 2-7, I want you to stay in the HESCO compound with us on this side of the base, but you need to get some eyes up north.
Waymaker's done.
Say again? I can't hear you.
Anyway.
Alright, we got more EI coming in west side.
West side, heavy on the east side.
Three, status over.
7, be advised, the 3 got schwacked by IDF, who's providing medical and cover. Over.
Situation on the ground over there.
Moved into the east-west side here. Looks like 3 cap motor pool got hit.
7, be advised, 3rd squad teams combat and effective with setting up a CCP is going to be on the gate itself. Over.
7 copies, Widowmaker Doc, I need you over on the east side.
Dog 2, message, over. Dog, be advised, our CCP is actually in front of the eastern gate. We can't move past these people. Over.
I'll be here in the night time.
Incoming.
I found certain shade on the ground, down to bring him to the CCP.
Go over there with relief.
7-2, message over.
Send it.
Since I'm with basically all third squad, just relay what you want them to do to me if everything is over.
I need you to secure the north and east side sectors.
Yeah, I just got
The top of the building's fucked up. It throws you right off.
I'm got turned
Remember 7 to 6, how many squads do I have on west? We got a lot of contact on
6 is 7. I got 1 squad west side. I am in that sector now, scanning for targets. Over.
Roger that.
Using the radio. 7, this is 1.
Send it.
Turn down your fucking settings then.
We got direct impacted by indirect fire. I 10-9, currently moving back.
Indirect.
7 copies. Moving to your location as soon as it lets up. Over.
Alright, Dante, you're all disposition. 10-4, Thomas, you're all disposition.
7-2, message over.
Send it.
I got a team covering the northeastern side. We don't have anything, but we do have contact direct east.
Crossing.
Contact direct. Sorry.
Got the mid south side now.
Seven.
We got sporadic contacts to the northeast, so bottom side. Contact to the top.
7 copies. Hold what you got. Squad leads. Let's get ace reports.
Orders again. I need someone to give you a fucking
Four is green. 2 is green with the exception of 1 wounded and action. Over. Also be advised, currently 3rd squad would be all green with the exception of casualties, would be orange with that. Over.
Back on station.
Fox is on station.
I'm hearing AK fires south-southwest, just outside the Hestos.
Try to complete match heads. I'll move first dive. We're moving back to reinforce south.
lines, go ahead and attach MS-IFF strobes. I say again, on those lines, go ahead and attach MS-IFF strobes.
Six, this is 7. You got 4 on the west side. First was covering south, but they took an MCI. I'm moving their location now to assess damage.
After that, we're taking contact from west, southwest. Have enemy west.
7 copies. 2, I need you to send a team to shift to the west side. West side. We got EI right outside the perimeter.
Apology 7, send again for 2 as we were busy exchanging fire, over.
Enemy are within the perimeter of the base.
7, please send last message for 2 again, over.
Say again.
Widowmaker 7 is down, and we've got enemy within the perimeter of the base, just behind 3 Caps hangar.
Roger that. What's the bearing, over?
Next to 3 Cap HQ. My bearing is 248, but I need to see.
That west, over?
Yes, west.
Roger that. Widowmaker 2, you go ahead and break contact. Move west. Support Widowmaker 4's element on the western perimeter. We have enemy contact breaching 3 Cabs HQ. Over.
He has no posts, so we need to perform
2, this is 3. We're moving to your trench location outside the perimeter. We didn't move earlier because they weren't built yet.
I'm on it. Give me security. We have enemies very close.
Roger.
Contact. West side of the base. They may go down here. Got multiple enemies pushing the base.
2 copies, 3's that leave this, we're pushing on west side, our base gonna start clearing the fuckers out, over.
Sergeant First Class Brock.
Roger that. Do be advised, drones are active on the west side of the base. We got some friendly drones moving around. There's multiple enemy contacts and friendlies throughout the area, over.
2 copies, we are moving down the main road going to 3 Cab HQ and we'll start clearing out, over.
All call signs, go ahead and attach MS-IFF strobes. Friendlies need to have strobes on at this time, over.
3, all IR strobed up.
I'm conscious.
Okay. Do it, careful.
Alright. We got fucking contacts west. It's hot. Take cover. Let's get some guns up. Fucking suppress those contacts.
Break contact west. Do you have a bearing and distance, size of enemy, over?
Yeah, it's A firm. I was taking machine gun fire bearing 300 within 100 meters. West side of the base, northwest.
Roger that. I got Widowmaker 2's element moving towards the west side of the base now.
Cross.
Seven, this is 3 message.
Send it.
The east side seems secure at this time. We are getting no traffic of enemy
Good copy. Maintain position. Keep scanning for targets. Incoming. Coming up.
Widowmaker, give me the ace rep, over.
Green. I'm working on myself.
Roger that.
Good.
Yep, we're good here.
Be advised, choose to reach the western
west.
side
I need you on the
and
western
don't see
side
any
if you're
enemies, so
gonna
we'll
do
just
that
provide
support those
security.
elements.
Over.
Copy that, moving out.
Good copy, Widowmaker 2. Widowmaker 7 is now moving to your position. He should get there in roughly 2 mics to help support your position. Over.
Got more contacts coming in northwest.
We have a technical moving north on the eastern side of the perimeter. Appeared to have bugged out. We're going to keep our guns open on this side.
User left your channel.
All call signs, be advised, Choose has seized a striker, so don't worry about the engine in the base. Over.
Alright, we got eyes in the air. Stand by. We'll know where they're coming from.
User joined your channel.
War Eagle 7, this is Widowmaker 6, over. War Eagle 7, this is Widowmaker 6, over.
Scratch that.
Roger. War Eagle 6, this is Widowmaker 6, do you copy, over? War Eagle 6, this is Widowmaker 6, do you copy, over?
War Eagle 7 back on station, over.
War Eagle 7, this is Widowmaker 6, do you copy, over?
Pay for my coffee, please repeat message.
War Eagle 7, be advised,
My
vehicles in the armory don't actually have any.
RPGs. The runway is not clear. They are shooting out anything we try to take off. Over.
7, this is 3, permission to move up to the north to clear it out.
Good copy. Send your machine gun team up, or one of your machine gun teams up there to start engaging those targets. Over.
May or may not be destroyed though, so you have to double check. Over.
I am. I'm moving out.
Be advised. To the northeast, there's an enemy AA position set up. Over.
I'm heading down to the east side. Or shit. Yeah, this way.
3, 2, message over.
Guys, I'm gonna leave you, Sergeant first.
Copy that. Appreciate it.
Widowmaker 2, this is Widowmaker 6, be advised, yeah, no fuel in those trucks. We're gonna refuel them, but I believe the refuel trucks on this side of the base are destroyed at this time. Over.
Hey, get your strobe on.
Three, 2, message over.
Go ahead for 3.
3, be advised, I have told my Bravo team to attach your gun team you sent out to clear that and just provide support. Over.
Yup, hey, we're moving right now, so we'll just be in touch.
Incoming, incoming!
Channel switched. Channel switched.
All squads, ace report.
4 is all green.
2 is all green. My team I sent to the west doesn't see anything. 1 to reposition. Over.
User left your channel.
It's a negative. Keep that team on the west side. I mean, they're fucking swarming us from 360. Keep your guns up and eyes open. One, 2, sound off. Give me an ace.
This is 1. We're still on the south. Haven't seen
1,
much.
correction. Alright, 3. Give me an ace. $370, copy over.
This is 3, go ahead, I was in the middle of a firefight. Hold on. Go ahead.
Give me an ace report. Send it.
7, permission to get a Humvee, move around the fucking main areas and equip squads with 50 cows. Over.
That's questionable at this point. We need to make sure that we've got firing positions over these damn Hescos before we start reallocating that. Let's keep what guns we have up on the surrounding areas.
2, this is 3, message.
Send it.
Send for 2, over.
It appears to be relatively clear on the far east side. Do you guys need me to stay on the far east side, or should we push back to the compound?
My boys can hold the northeastern side, so just if you want to talk with a TO over there and coordinate defense, go right ahead, 3, over.
Roger that. We'll set up here for another 15 minutes or so, and if we see nothing, we'll head back to the perimeter.
2-7.
Send for 2, over.
If you got a working Humvee, get it on your gate. Let's get that gun covering that entrance there.
Someone kill that alarm.
User joined your channel.
The fuck do you get out of here? These are too high to climb over. Son of a bitch, I swear. Alright. Talking to BMO, we're gonna build some fucking doors.
Back to me.
3 is all green. Working on 1 specialist, but she's all green now.
1 is green. 4 is all green.
2 is all green, over.
Okay, we're getting a light. It flares.
7, anyone know if those flares are friendly or enemy?
The one next to me is definitely not friendly.
2, this is 3, message.
Send for 2, over.
I've tasked your team over here on the east side, bound up 100 meters, and then we'll continue bounding.
Break.
Go ahead, 3, might as well utilize it.
Yep, roger that. We were just sitting here doing nothing, so I tasked them with. We're gonna be bounding with them together.
message, over.
7 over.
7, be advised, quarters from our view are being slowly walked in. If we have any area, find a fucking spotter.
That's A firm. We got drones up over the AO, scanning for targets.
Copy, this is just an advice from my guy. We need to find a spotter that is gonna slap us in the face in about 5 mics. Over.
Widow 7, this is Worgle 6. I got Widow 6 down my location. For reaping, doing triage.
7 copies, over. Falcon actual, Widowmaker 7, over.
This is Falcon 6.
Falcon 6, Widowmaker 6. Listen, we are taking mortar fire on the northwest side. They appear to be walking it in. Do you have any eyes on targets through your drones? Over.
Negative. We have no drones. They were destroyed in the initial raid.
That's good copy, over.
Widowmaker 6, Falcon 1.
Widowmaker's
which element do we have on the east side?
Figurative area of enemy indirect
you can
position is
I could use your dock right
bearing
on the corner.
020 from the ATC tower. Medical west. Approximately 900 meters.
No, I need your dock for LT.
Oh, right. Okay, go ahead and take her.
Widowmaker 7 copies, over. War Eagle 7, this is Widowmaker 7, over.
Back outside the staging area.
Widowmaker 7, we've located the enemy
say again where
staging
you want
area,
my medic.
suspected where the mortars come from
Just outside
with radar.
command
Check
area.
your
Widowmaker
7,
Widowmaker 2,
be advised we have
record.
one times Raven up at this time, actively looking for the artillery / mortar.
Punchline
1, 2, message, over.
Reading you 2.
Eyes on the staging area, over.
1, what's your current status engagement-wise?
Okay, watch Petra be wounded and see if you can
Currently sitting on the south. A whole lot of nothing.
7 copies, over. Break. Squad leads, check your map. West-northwest. Just over a click outside the post, we have an enemy staging area located. It has been ID'd as a likely mortar location as well as enemy infantry staging point. We are going to conduct a platoon assault on that location. I want you to get your wounded stabilized. We're going to need to get our Vicks and get the hell out of here ASAP, leaving on the west side, over.
3 copies.
1 copies.
2, be advised, and moving my men back to base.
That's A firm. Bring it back in. Make sure you got guns up while your wounded are being treated, and then we're going to get the hell out. All right, I'm moving in.
Hey, medic doc, where do you want my medic? I'm in the compound.
I am away from the location at the moment, but look for LT or Major. They were the one asking.
What's up, Brock?
Hey. All right, squad leads, remember the motor pool is located just south of the armory marker on the map. All right, 1.
7, this is
4, all right,
over.
let's get your Vic lined up. We're leaving out the west gate. 7 for 7, over.
Healer, you're driving.
Yeah, can you say again, what did you want us to do at the motor pool? You want us to bring vehicles to us?
Yeah, get your squads in here, mount up on the Vicks. We're moving out west.
4 copies.
Four, is the west gate clear? Do we have a path out?
Seven, please advise. Where do you want the attack platoon to regroup? Over.
Moving to the motor pool. We're getting our Vicks and bugging out.
Is that first class?
Yep.
Seven, be advised. Our Vicks do not
It is, yeah.
have
Go ahead and grab your Vic.
fuel or ammo,
Get the Mark
as
19.
we tried earlier. Over.
Say again, over.
All the Vicks do not have fuel or ammunition, and the trucks have been destroyed. Only some Humvees are operational. Over. Myself and Six checked every single vehicle, and they either don't have ammo or all of them don't have fuel. Over.
Alright, 1. Status here, Vic?
One Vic.
Thing looks like shit.
Empty of fuel and ammunition.
Yeah, no vehicles have fuel or ammo. None of them.
Alright, then grab the Humvees. We're taking what we got.
Okay, I've got the fucking
Leaving the west side.
American this one, so.
Alright. I got a re-ammo.
Everybody regroup them all.
Alright, we're going to have the same order by squads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Obviously, you're going to need more than 1 Vic, so we'll get the final count and assign Victor numbers once we're set information for Oscar Mike over.
Hey,
7, this is 1.
I need someone with me.
7 for 7.
What's the location of the Humvees?
They are spread throughout the base.
Copy that, 7.
Hey, there's no way out that way.
That was an experience.
Unloading.
I'm sure you find it.
Hey,
Falcon 6. Widowmaker 7 over.
This is Falcon 6.
This is 7. Do you have any spare vehicles on the airbase that you're not going to need? We need Vics for platoon assault over. Incoming!
Wait one.
Shade, you want 6-0?
Look at 6, Falcon 6.
Three is all accounted for at the motor pool at this time. We are waiting for vehicles to be present.
2 is also counted on the motor pool. 2 has also gone ahead and moved all 3 of the operational Humvees here. Over.
Roger that. I got an MRAP from HQ. Bring that down. Get back on company and platoon HQ after this mortar barrage. Let's see how many more Vics we can't salvage out of here.
7, this is 1.
I got one more MRAP here that might be good. 10 for 7.
We got ourselves a Humvee. We're pulling up to the front.
Doc, 7 over.
Send for
How's 6 doing?
6 is stable and he's gonna wake up in a few mics, so we'll be good to move.
Good copy.
You're not good.
Go, go.
This is War Eagle 7. Any tree cap elements on this net? Over. Windmaker 7, is War Eagle 7, I'll copy over.
7 for 7 over.
User disconnected from your channel.
7, can you get your RTO to relay a message to tree cap that we've got a returning drone from a mission that they may be able to use to scout the area.
Wait, 1. 7 copies over. Falcon 6, Widowmaker 7 over. Foxtrot 7, you up?
This is Foxtrot, send traffic over.
Alright, go ahead and tell Falcon 6 we got a friendly drone inbound. We may be able to use it for our own purposes and get it back up in the air with eyes on.
Widowmaker 6, this is Falcon 6. Roger.
Wait, stand by for Foxtrot, over.
Falcon, this is Punchline. We have a friendly UAV incoming. We can probably use it for our own purposes.
Two unarmed party buses?
Yep, I know.
Hey, firm.
Alright, this is 7. Be advised, I've got 2 unarmed medical MRAPs here. We're not going to be able to use these to run and gun, but we may be able to put some personnel in them. I'm going to take them for med if nothing else.
My guys are going to get one armed Humvee.
Alright, let's get the Humvees lined up. I'm going to pull the MRAPs over to the side. We're going to put them in the middle of the formation. I want to get a better number of how many Vics we got.
Back on that.
Good copy, over. Squad leads, we're leaving out the west gate.
Alright, let's get all troops moving west. We're going to be loading into 3 Humvees and 2 MRAPs, over.
Alright, let's get a Humvee M2 up front. First squad.
Drop that, we're moving.
Alright, the other 2 Humvees, what kind of guns we got on?
All Humvees are armed. I believe the other medivacs are unarmed.
Alright, squad leads, we're going to have 1 Humvee M2 up front, Scorpions. We're going to have a MRAP medevac, Victor 2. I want platoon HQ in that. We're going to have a second Humvee M2, Victor 3, center security. We're going to have the second MRAP medevac after that. Last Vic is going to be the Humvee M2, bring up rear security, over.
Solid copy.
Woodmaker Doc, you're going to be with me in Victor 4, the second medevac.
Copy done. Woodmaker 2, have that MRAP start moving up, over.
I need a driver in the first, Go squad, get a driver in the first MRAP. Get it in position, over.
Copy, Ghost will have 1 driver in first Vic, over.
Woodmaker 2, I need you to get that MRAP moving.
Alright guys, get your Vics, find a Vic. Let's get in position. We're Oscar Mike here in just a couple of mics.
Eagle, this is Punchline, some traffic, over.
Full call signs, have your soldiers start loading into vehicles.
There's a third Humvee that we're waiting for. Spread out, get down.
I mean, now, people.
All persons be advised that second vehicle convoy medical is ready to receive patients, over.
Where's the third Humvee?
Garcia, get in. Confirming 600 meters from my current position, over.
Convoy order should be followed by 2 MRAPs, lastly followed by another Humvee.
It's out of room.
Punchline, Eagle.
Still traffic.
Punchline, Eagle observes squad-sized element to the north of the airfield.
Roger.
There is 2 times squad-sized infantry to the north of the airfield.
6-7, be advised, we don't have enough Vics to transport the platoon over.
I got an additional Humvee. We should have 3 Humvees there. I got a 4th one coming.
Squad leads, where's that third Humvee? I got 2 here, one 50 cal and one with a marked or an M240.
I saw one drive over the last.
Be advised, the second squad is all loaded in the MRAPs. We'll split between the 2, over.
3 is all on foot. 3 is all on foot, no vehicle.
Be advised, aviation has the upper Humvee.
All cautions, be advised, second MRAP, so that second Viking convoy is still empty and has all its seats, but driver open, over.
Alright, 3,
Roger that, 3
move
will
up.
take it.
There is
Falcon
5
6,
seats in total.
Widowmaker 7, over.
Widowmaker 7, this is Falcon 6.
Hey, incoming RPG.
Last 7.
Fucking northwest. 6, this is 7. Listen, you've got a Humvee we need for the platoon to attack that fucking strong point.
Yeah, affirm. I'll try to get a hold of you. Let you know we still got one left.
Alright, any chance I can get someone to drive it over here?
Yeah, just give it your grid.
3 is all mounted.
1's mounted.
Be advised, we are in grid reference 181. 120, keypad 1. We're on the west side of the base, near the gate.
7, if you're trying to broadcast,
Punchline
we cannot hear
Eagle,
you.
be advised you got 1 times Dishka truck moving towards the airfield.
That's 181, 121, keypad 1.
That's a firm.
Break, Foxtrot. Move the vehicles off the road. Punchline. Punchline, Eagle.
I'm in. Is that everyone? Is everyone in a Vic?
We're gonna make it 7, Eagle.
3 all mounted.
1 all mounted.
We're gonna make it 6, Eagle. Any station, Eagle.
Falcon 6, it's Widowmaker 7, be advised. We have just enough vehicles now. We do not need that Humvee.
Break. We're gonna make it 7. I have 1 times BTR coming to your position from the northwest.
Hey, we got a BTR coming in northwest. BTR northwest.
Grid 17612
7 copies, over. Grid, got a BTR coming in northwest. Grid 176.
He's up
1,
on
2, 3.
those rocks.
He's up on a rock formation. 3, let's get a fucking AT or a fucking javelin up there.
3-3 for him. 3-3 over.
Say again for 3-7.
We got a BTR northwest. Grid reference 176. 1, 2, 3 up on a rock formation.
Six, be advised, there's currently a trench blocking the exit.
Can't drive over it.
1, can you move the trench over?
We're moving the trench right now.
3's now your chance to take a shot on that BTR before we're Oscar Mike.
BTR is moving towards that position, stat. It's coming up fast now. Over.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep, use your javelin. 3's got 1 man looking with the javelin. What direction is the BTR?
To the north, firing right now.
Affirm north. Got my man tracking it.
North on the
Be
airfield.
advised, the trench has been removed. We're driving.
Hold. Do not drive. Hold. Do not drive. Over.
We're gonna make a 7, Eagle.
Gotta take out this fucking BTR before we start rolling out.
Any stations, Eagle.
Punchline back on station, send traffic, over.
Roger, we need AT immediately. We've got a BTR northwest of the northwest fence. Literally outside the perimeter.
We're on it.
Roger.
It's moving east to west, There's 2 Vics, there's a techie up there. We got a techie on the hill. Fucking 345. Friendly, ceasefire.
7, this is 3. Can you confirm the BTR is destroyed?
It's destroyed, you have dismounts. But we have friendlies up there. Check for lasers. 6-7, over. This is 7. We have some dismounts around that BTR, but we also have friendlies up there engaging. I think we are clear to move on.
7-6, load up.
Alright. Convoy, load up.
Vector 1, Oscar Mike.
Rock, bearing that we're going on is 390.
Vector 1, you're on start combat.
What was that, Brock?
290.
Vector 1, divert your path now. You're going straight towards that combat zone, over.
Get that.
Convoy azimuth 290.
Rain as hell.
7, this is 16. Confirm if we're moving towards the enemy staging area, over.
Yes, in fact, not.
6, this is 7, that's A-firm. We were heading west-northwest towards the enemy staging area, over.
That's a rock. Yeah. I also have a glare right on my window and I can't see. Yeah.
What's that fire? Once we get out of range of that fire, I'm pretty certain
We got eyes on something. West.
All right. Is it a village?
It looks like something like that. Yeah.
Be advised, we got a unidentified village west.
Rock formation, left side, over.
I miss roads.
Vector 1, you're passing the rock formation.
Oh.
All good? ID. I'm good.
Hold convoy over, hold
convoy,
convoy.
radio check.
I got infantry contact on enemy IEI.
Leave it Charlie 3-1.
Rooftops.
Roger, be advised, I have...
Dismount troops, enemy
Soft
contact
dismount.
ahead, over.
Soft dismount, we got enemies ahead.
Up dismount.
Up. In contact. We got a bunker complex with HMG northwest bearing 310 on the hilltop, 350 meters out. HMG down.
Mechanical thunder, that is Eagle.
Gonna make a 6, Falcon. Gonna make a 7, Falcon.
7 over.
Roger, we have no one on 6-0. I believe Shade is incapacitated.
Yeah, that's a good copy. We're in contact. Let me sort it out.
Break. We're gonna make you start moving bearing 310. I say again, bearing 310 up to that ridge top.
Also be advised that 2 is on the ridge top on the left side and taking out PG5.
Yeah, firm Widowmaker 3 and Widowmaker 1 bearing 310 up onto that ridge top bearing 310.
6-2 message over.
Bro.
Yep.
Widowmaker 3 and 1.
7-2 message
over there.
Wait one.
310.
Yep, roger that. I'm waiting for 3 to move up.
Get them there. Alright.
Yep. I'm waiting for 3 to move up so I can lead them up. Alright, 3. I'm leading you up 310 up onto that hilltop. Let's get going.
by fire that you're currently located at. Over.
2 copies. I just want to advise 6. We have a very good strong formation. We can use the bound up. We would really like to affix bayonets. Over.
Widowmaker 2, go ahead and give your grid coordinates to Widowmaker 4. Widowmaker 4 will assist you in bounding up in that exercise. Over.
2 copies. 4, 2, message.
Lewa, don't shoot over friendlies. Where's 3?
4, this is 6.
3, what's your location over? Damn it. 1, you and 3 are moving northwest, bearing 310 onto that rock formation so we can get some fire out to the southwest. Over.
You're in charge, are you?
It seems like if I can't find...
You need to get on 3-1.
Yeah.
To the north or southwest.
This is Spartan
Negative,
Mike.
bearing 310.
Spartan Actual is down currently.
Break. Copy. Spartan Actual is currently down. Go ahead and maintain your current position. I have a medic. Be able to assist in getting him back up on his feet. Over.
Are we taking our Humvee?
Yeah, that's A firm.
Alright,
just fucking protect it.
This is Phoenix 1 with the Phoenix Actuals down. I'm taking care of Widowmaker 4.
6-7, oh fuck. 1 just hit an ID. I'm gonna go check him out.
We're fine.
Widowmaker 6 is
Vehicle's
down.
only the only thing to fuck. Get the fuck out.
Alright, I'm following 1 up to the hilltop. I'm gonna have them set up a base of fire up there.
3 back on station. Sorry for the delay. I was incapacitated. You want me to move 310?
That's A firm. Shit happens. Let's get it moving now.
All cosigns be advised. S4 was unavailable. Q has started our bounding location. Please check your fire to your southwest. Over.
2-4.
Send it for 2. Over.
What's your current location?
Hey, is that gunner up over there?
2 is currently in the middle of bounding, but our grid is 170 break. 1, 2, 4. But as I said, we are already moving. Over.
Hey, 1, is that gunner on the rooftop due west still up?
Spartan Actual just got... she just stepped on an IED and got launched.
It's not looking like it's 7.
Alright, let's get up on that high ground there. Get some trenches up.
Send for the...
I need you on our current location. Stand by for grid reference. Doug, 171, 123, keypad 4. Correction, keypad 6.
Okay, on my way.
Squad leaders, make sure you got at least 1 FTL or higher using those mine detectors.
7. I have a still functioning Dishka up here. Gunner's down.
Copy that. Let's not use it primarily, but if worse comes to worse, we'll get it up in action.
The mounted gunner on the roof is confirmed down.
Alright, let's 1 person cover, 1 person start digging some trenches.
I got your trenches. Just need to put on a tourniquet.
I'll cover.
Alright, I'm going to start
All
covering the
cosigns
rear
be advised.
north.
2 has reached the enemy base. We're starting to fuck them up. Over.
It's a good copy. This is 7. I'm with 1. We are in Overwatch. We have 3 moving up to support as well. We see your approach. Over.
It won't let me fucking dig. You want me to dig them?
Yeah, this terrain fucking sucks. for digging anyway.
Okay.
Gang, what's your current location? Copy that. Anything more specific than over here?
Woodmaker 6 back on there. You're gonna have to go ahead and stand by. Relay all calls to Woodmaker 7 until I'm back up 100% at this time. Over.
7 copies.
All call signs be advised, enemy position is also weapon stockpile, too many buildings to keep count of right now. We are in the middle of clearing, we need 2 mics, over.
7 copies. Go ahead and mark on map. You've got spray paint. Go ahead and mark red X's on each of the buildings. We'll get a total count. Might have to send that one up to 3 cab, over.
It's the top of the hill.
Alright. You hear that shot?
That. Brock, I never had the time to go grab a mine detector. We're too busy, you know, fucking dying.
I see King down there.
All call signs be advised, enemy base is clear, we are only taking fire from outside of it, over.
King.
King stepped on a mine.
Fucking lovely.
You want me to go with you?
Wait.
Back up at this time.
One. Hold here. Littermaker Doc. Status over.
Send for Doc. I'm done working here.
I've got a man who just stepped on a mine from Scorpions. I'm gonna laze him.
No visual
All call
laser.
signs be advised. Make sure you ain't moving, advancing towards the enemy position, or advancing at all without a team leader or squad leader by you. They're the ones with the mine detectors, over.
Doc, this is 7. King is located between the Overwatch position occupied by 1 and the platoon HQ location, over.
7, this is 3. 3 is back up. 3 is without a mine detector. I forgot to get one at base. Over.
Oh, I see. What's the laser
Warrigal 6,
position?
Woodmaker 6.
Rock, we're definitely gonna have to pull back to base after this assault.
Warrigal 7, Woodmaker 6.
Alright, we're gonna have to go get him.
Warrigal 7, be advised, the sit rep at this time is that we've successfully eliminated the enemy encampment. We've got multiple soldiers
You stay here, I'll go get
being
him.
Be advised, we
medically
have
healed in a
3
triage
times
performance at the
techies
moment due to
northwest,
IED
over.
and small arms fire.
Break. We got 3
We have
times techies
successfully
northwest
cleared out
moving
the
in.
enemy position at this time, although enemies are attempting to reinforce the
1,
area.
2, message, over.
Woodmaker 6, good copy. You've taken over the area and are now fighting a counterattack. Is that correct, over?
Yeah, affirm. We got about times 3 techies moving in.
Yeah,
at this
follow me, he's
time.
over here.
I believe from the west northwest. Cannot confirm at this time. They're moving in to try and take back their position, over.
It's right here.
Okay.
Alright, careful.
Roger that, good copy. Continue
7,
fighting back the
2,
assault. Over.
message, over.
I'm gonna carry him.
Oh, shit, you got him. Alright, let's get him behind this rock. He's fucked.
Yeah.
1, this is 7. I got King. We're gonna treat him.
Copy, 7.
Let's move.
Yeah, right up here.
7,
just look
2,
for my footprints if you
message,
can.
over.
Yeah.
7 for 7, over.
7,
Yeah,
be
they're
advised, ammo cache has been marked on map. 2 is currently pulling security on the compound itself, over.
It's good copy. How many caches are there? Is it 1 or is it spread out throughout the location? Alright, this is good right here.
2 has only found 1 ammo cache. We'll make 100% sure it's only 1 and 1 mic. Over.
7 copies. 6, this is 7. Do we have any explosives left over from in our Vicks? Over. And squad leads, give me an ace report.
3 is all green.
Alright, I'm going to repeat northeast.
1 is green, amber, green.
2 is all green. We're also taking contact to the north. Be advised that since those flares are still coming down on us, mortar pool has not been found. Over.
Contact west, bearing 280. Coming through the rocks and trees there.
This is 6. Be advised, Woodmaker 3 is currently moving to a supporting Overwatch position. It's currently secured by friendly elements, and then Widowmaker 4 is moving into support Widowmaker 2's element inside the town.
7 copies. Over. The fuck?
Hey.
You gotta get behind this rock here, to the west.
I think Private King is dead.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the fuck happened?
Man, we took a
7,
grenade
this is
launcher
3
shot.
will be in position in about 20 seconds.
Fuck now.
Alright, I'm moving up to 1's position. Damn it.
3 4, make sure you got about 10 to 20 meter spacing between each man and woman. There's IEDs out here until we get our earthly sea burns. So.
Three's in position, setting up shop.
King's dead. 8 a fucking.
Okay, 3, if you believe that is not a good Overwatch position and you find a better one from up there, let me know and start moving.
Solid copy.
Yeah.
We have an unarmed civilian bearing west. We're gonna capture him.
Copy, over. Yeah, just go ahead and stay on the purpose that we're in a combat environment and we don't want him to pose a risk to himself or any others.
Station this net. This is acting ghost. Actual Grig is currently down. We're still in the ammo cache area getting schwacked from the northeast.
Be advised, Widowmaker 2, you now have Widowmaker 4 that has just pushed into the town. Use them to your advantage and coordinate with them, over.
Widowmaker 6, this is Widowmaker 3. We have a prisoner of war, possible civilian. Bringing him back to your location. How copy?
Break. We got contact east. Enemy infantry trying to move in on us. 300 meters from, it's 150 meters from 3's position. Over.
Widowmaker 3, do you have eyes on that enemy position moving towards you, over?
Say again, your last?
Enemy infantry moving east towards your position, do you have eyes on, over?
Reloading.
East, enemy position, east. Check east, boys.
Bonjour. Hello? Down, stupid. Idiot, dumb idiot, haha. Why are you
No eyes on.
It's not the fucking Jor, faker.
They should be pushing towards your position now.
Thank you.
Over.
I'm sorry. They have
Behind
my
you,
family.
Fox.
You're not gonna be sorry
They
yet.
force us to fight. If they know I didn't fight to my death, my family
All
will
call
die.
signs, be advised, we have a squad element southwest, we have enemy infantry moving west, and we have more enemy infantry moving from the north. I say again, southwest, west, and north.
3 copies.
Be advised, we get a report of an unarmed individual running through our sectors of fire.
Go ahead and detain him for the purpose of safety of himself and our troops.
Not accomplishable at this current point in time. He's near the enemy forces.
Hey, firm, Widowmaker 1, just maintain fire discipline and PID of targets over.
Widowmaker 3 is taking direct contact. Danger close. We are eliminating the threat. We'll advise.
Friendly coming in. Friendly coming in.
He's on
Ah, shit.
Last time I'm driving, you didn't shoot. Blew me up.
Just try and maintain fire discipline.
Alright, this is 3's prisoner.
Fuck, I got shot.
User joined your channel.
Be advised, Trigger off is confirmed KA.
Hey, firm.
Fuck yeah, that means I'm fucking.
Contact to the north has been dealt with. We're staying put for about 5 mics to see what happens. This is 3.
What do we do with City? Don't fucking kill him.
If you can detain him, bring him in here.
What if they...
Hey, contact south, contact south. Contact south. Shit, I'm fucking... Damn it. I'm fucking armored.
Widowmaker Fox, this is Widowmaker 6. Widowmaker Fox, this is Widowmaker 6.
This is Fox in traffic, over.
Widowmaker Fox, can you have aviation spool up on Apache, over?
Roger.
Yeah. What happened? So Greg's dead. Then do it.
Nope, there he is.
You know what? He's pissing me off. Hold on.
Hurry up and come back.
There you go.
Medic. Ahead. Yeah,
Viper is off
I think
station.
he picked
Over.
me over all of you.
Alright, 2, make sure you got somebody watching that area in case he's got friends back there.
Hey, firm, can we go ahead and get Viper on station, over?
This is my AER.
No, Viper cannot get on station. Over.
Hey, Lane, go ahead and have a couple guys cover to the north, the northeast as well. That way we have 3.
7, this is 1.
I know we have people back there.
Send it.
Say something, then they'll just appear out of nowhere.
I have 1 pack waiting at base.
Good copy, over. Fox, 7, over.
What does the light come from? The village? Hey, what did you just spotlight?
Fox, 7, you copy.
This is Fox at traffic, over.
This is 7. Be advised, we have confirmed 2 times KIA. Packs waiting for reinsert at base, over. Can you get something with 3 cab to bring them in?
Roger, we'll try. Over.
Appreciate it. Eyes on tracer fire due east. Beyond the hill.
Widowmaker 1, this is Widowmaker 6. If you want to collapse down into the town, you can, or you can maintain the current position that you're on, over.
Cover that, 6. We'll maintain that current position.
I need a student. I don't know. You're a needy one today, huh, Paul? Aren't you? I am. Bitch.
Fox, 7, over. Say again, Fox, do you copy?
This is Fox in traffic, over.
This is 7. I just observed a shitload of tracer fire west appeared from the airbase. Can you check in with 3 cab, make sure they're all good?
Roger. Be advised, no airframes are able to go at this time, over.
7 copies, over.
7, this is 3. Enemy activity is null in this sector. Request further tasking, over.
7 copies. Alright, go ahead and push up to 1's position towards the town. Push west. Set up a machine gun team there. and we'll start consolidating around this town. Just make sure we maintain security while we're here.
3 copies. We'll head to Hill 655. Hold there. Is the town at 1936? Is that the marker?
Wait, one. Ah, shit. I do not.
Maker 7, War Eagle 7, I'll copy over.
Alright, town is marked at ammo cache over. I don't have a hill number here.
So I'll copy. I copy your ammo cache marker.
Oracle 7, this is Widowmaker 6, message over.
Okay, Widowmaker 6, we've got another unit here that will come and relieve you from that position. Once they arrive, you can start to peel back over.
Roger that. Go ahead and advise them if they're moving in from the east-southeast. There is a minefield there, so they may want to come from the south to relieve us. Over.
Roger that. Ingress from the south. Over.
7, this is 6. What's your position?
On the ammo cache, over.
Up here.
Coming down.
Alright. We got friendly troops coming in the area from the south. Another unit coming to relieve us. So what we need to do is secure any POWs, and we need to start making our way back towards our vehicles.
Copy that. Now be advised.
So secure. This is a order. Secure all POWs.
3's moving in on the town.
Return them to vehicles, and then move back towards our vehicles. We have friendly reinforcements moving in from the south.
Copy that. Be advised.
Now, the last thing, hold on, just the last thing, check if any rangers have explosive demolitions as well.
Copy.
What do you got?
Alright, one of our Humvees took a mortar hit. It looks like we're going to have to commandeer some of these technicals here if we're going to get everyone out.
We might be able to get some vehicles from the unit that's relieving us from the south.
Copy that. Alright.
Hey Lee, I want you positioned.
Squad leads, be advised. We have friendlies moving in to reinforce our position from the south. Keep your eyes open. PID targets. Friendlies moving in from the south to secure this location. Once they get here, we're going to secure our POWs and civilians, and we're going to mount up our VICs. Alright? We're going to mount up and get everyone ready to move out. Now, squad leads, I need you to talk to your rangers. Let's get a head count of who has demo blocks and how many over.
This guy behind us.
This is 1. We have no demo blocks.
3 has no demo.
2 has no demo. Over.
Fuck yeah, group back.
7, question. I'm very close to base. Do you want me to pick up demo blocks? Over.
I like that one low.
Are you going to be able to get out here?
No, I am at base. We acquired another Humvee with a 240. We could double back, get some demos, and be there in like 5 mics.
War Eagle 9.
5 mics, Greg. Make it quick.
Is it on?
Alright, Vic's inbound south.
User joined your channel.
Squad lead, sound off. How many EPWs do we have? How many civilians do we have?
3 has no enemy combatants, but all up. We are waiting on one Bernardino to get transported to our location.
I think we have one.
3, what is your private? If he's at base, I could pick him up. Over.
And I think it's
I believe he's at base, yes. He just spawned.
Can you instruct him to go to where the ammo is, and I could pick him up. Over.
Paper, will do.
Is that guy's name Jack Ward?
Hey, Brock,
This
there's
is 1. We have
people
no
on doing shit. I need them
POWs.
pulling security.
No
I need
civilians.
to security of this town.
And we got 1 pack with Staff
You guys
Sergeant
just
Greg.
fucking around. I need to at least get on security, and then we can chit chat.
Alright, we got reinforcements moving in, but that doesn't mean let your guard down. Maintain 360 security. I want eyes on all points of the compass, over.
I'm waiting in front of the Arsenal building for your one-time pack, and then I'm gonna start making my way to the insertion point. Over.
3 copies. I thought you said ammo pack. Okay. I'll move into Arsenal.
Have him sprint.
7, be advised, I can manage to stuff 5 demo blocks in my pack, and we're gonna need more. Over.
That should do.
I've informed him. He should be there within a couple mics. If he's not in there, like 5 mics, just go without him.
Yeah, we're down to 2 mics.
Alright, make it 2 mics. If he's not there in 2 mics, just go without him.
Exploding stuff.
Well, on that note, maintain your intervals.
Such a thing.
I think I'll take cover behind this propane tank.
Maker 7, this is 6. Let's go ahead and get a squad column, and then, or a platoon column, move back one by one, all the way towards our vehicles. Over.
7 copies, over. Alright, Widowmakers, we are moving back to our VIX. Alright, so let's start heading out, roughly bearing west. You should have eyes on those 2 MRAPs due west on the hillside there. First, you're going to lead us out. Second, falling behind. Third and fourth after that. Let's get some wedges formed up. Get a platoon column going that way. 1 set. Everyone else sound off when you're ready to go so we can get moving.
Alright, Brock.
All Ghosts, be advised, we're approaching from the east in a Humvee. Please do not shoot us out.
We gotta go east.
A correction, we're moving east towards the MRAPs. We're moving east.
3 copies, moving east.
Let's go ahead and get a huge column going, and then we'll just start moving east one by one. Let's have at least every five guys, if we can have someone with a mine detector at least. Over.
That's right. Get some wedges up. Maintain your intervals. Scan for mines. We do have friendlies coming in a Humvee east from the airbase. Eyes open.
This is 1. We're set and ready to move.
Halt. 3, your guys are not following one by one. They're going to step on an ID like that. Let's just get a single file column going.
3
Alright,
copies,
bring it in.
Yep. Just a single file column, boys.
Yep, that's a whole platoon. Got a platoon column here.
Alright, stop following 3. You're leading the way, so have your guys with mine detectors up front. If they do not have a mine detector, hold position. Over.
Alright.
3 holding.
1 holding.
Can I get someone with a mine detector all the way up front, in front of 3, over?
Yeah, oh no, we're both now.
7, be advised, myself and 2 times packages have arrived at the VIX and are waiting for you. Over.
Mine detector.
7, I got a mine detector.
Front.
Moving
over.
up. 7 copies, 2. We're moving to you.
Alright, we're moving. Following 7. Over.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Alright, let's move.
Let's get at least 10 meter spacing
Yep.
if we can between each guy. Over.
10 meter spacing, everyone.
And girl. Over.
Walk through the trees.
Not a bad little op, LT. Lost my leg a couple times to remind. Good times, good times.
Oh shit! We got a mine. Got a mine ahead. Deviating right.
Mine ahead, deviate right.
It's right. It's right. Right there.
Oh shit.
For fuck's sake.
Be advised, I believe a mine was found. Over.
Sit-rep, on that explosion, do we have any wounded?
Yes. One down.
That's why it's a guy
Sergeant, you want us to get in the MRAP?
Hold up, let's get the whole platoon here and then we'll divvy him up.
Okay, roger that. Alright, Spartans, 360 security will cover the northeast.
You got it. Love covering the northwest.
Alright, 1, you have the Humvee with the 240. That's going to be Victor 1.
Love Ghost taxi service.
7, we'll just load into any vehicle we can. I'm not sure how many there is, but we'll just get them to load up. Over.
That's good copy. We got 4 Vics. You heard the LT. First come, first serve. Let's load them up.
Alright, load up in the Vicks.
You lost a Humvee, but I brought a Humvee.
Let's take the MRAP.
Hey, Ghosts.
And?
Last fucking medic, actually. Yeah, speaking of which, aren't I like a super VIP because I'm the only one with demo blocks right now?
Thunder guest. I need help.
I only have one firing device.
Local signs load up into the nearest vehicle. Over.
I think that was. Of course, as soon as they left, they started shooting at the vehicle.
This is 1. We're mounted.
3's mounted.
Two, 4, load them up. Make sure we got everyone.
These guys
Yes, 417. Nah, I have 417 now.
This is Victor 1 on Tree Tree.
Oh, are they? Okay, here's the mag. Let's check if you can fucking
Check. Oh, yeah, check.
Yeah, I have.
See the one who stepped on the mine?
Yeah.
Spartans on lost a lot of blood, so we give him 500.
Are you already giving 1,000? Yeah, you can give him 500 more. Can you say again the last order?
There we go.
I think we might check if there's any space in the last
Last MRAP is full.
Hey, we got an empty Humvee right here, 4 seats.
Both MRAPs are full.
Both MRAPs are full.
And I guess we can
Get
have
these
this
guys, load in this. Vehicle's all 70.
Load in that. Yeah, but L2 is not enough.
Where do I load Thomas?
Oh, it's at the back.
Hey, we got at least 1 seat up front in that Humvee. Might be 2 seats up there.
Yeah,
Give the window.
Can you not load it? Are you all loaded?
No.
Come to what I'm in right now. I want to see if we can get everybody in because I still have people from the squad outside.
Wally, load it in the fucking plus medical bay.
Or I think 2 now.
Yeah, this is good.
Load him in there and start working.
Who's in the back with me?
We've got 1 space in the first Humvee, and we've got
0 spaces.
0 spaces in the next Humvee.
I guess
Why don't we take one of those
It
Land Rovers
doesn't
from
make
town?
sense because it. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Wally, it shouldn't be.
Alright, 2G, you're in charge of those guys on foot.
You got 1 POW.
Let's go ahead and flip around, do a 360, gentlemen, and we're moving.
Copy.
3 copies, 3 moving.
Alright.
Get on convoy net, tree over.
Dude, fucking stay
Hey,
here.
who is not in the vehicle? Copy, you stay with 2G.
Vector 1, I highly advise you to stop driving forwards. You're driving into a minefield. No vehicles follow Vector 1, just do a 360 way right over.
I was like, those guys gonna explode. Well, I guess we move
Vic 3 facing east, waiting for 4th MRAP to move. Alright, Vic 3, moving.
Okay, but can somebody tell me how I died?
Victor 1 points in front of the convoy.
I don't fucking know. Well, Nico's down for most of it.
Set convoy speed 15 kph. We got mobile soldiers on foot. Over.
Also, have you noticed that
Big 3 copies,
I
15
gave some of the
kph.
vehicles glowing noses?
Yep.
Are we moving just direct east?
Is it like an extra feature? Putting...
Yeah, you can attach fucking strobes and MFSS and grenades to vehicles.
I feel like you should have just strapped a
demo block.
Well, that's not a bad idea, but also maybe just a red nose tape. Literally make Rudolph the red-nosed animal.
No, it is a Rudolph the red-nosed striker. Also, wait, going back to this, I thought they were going to blow something up. What? Why did I drive back with fucking demo blocks then? What?
Reasons.
Yeah, we'll keep it. We might blow something else up.
Also, by the way, if our base gets attacked again, remember this Humvee because inside of it, it has 250 cows and in its cargo it's also got another 50 cow.
Oh, yeah.
It just has 50 cow guns because I was going to spread them around the fucking base, but then we decided we were going to take the fight to the end. You know, just in case.
Wasn't that shit you set in the ship? Try this.
I'll just reset back into the fucking vehicle inventory.
I mean, what? When the server restarts, it's not going to be there anymore, but you know, it's planning on using them in defense.
They'll be in the vehicle inventory anyway, so.
Yeah. Come on, do you not want to be able to very quickly plop down a 50? Anyway? Because I think the lack of...
Or 6, whatever 6.
What's up?
6 is 6, over.
I'm just saying.
Wargle 7 is 6, over.
Send it for 6.
Wargle 6, this is Wargle 6. Returning to base. Got a couple soldiers on foot, but we'll be at base in ETA 2 mics. What's the commander's intent? Over. Halt convoy, vector 1, go ahead and pull in through the entrance over to your right, over.
Solid copy. 6.
Warrior 6, Winnebago 6, say again, over.
So get troops back in the staging area. We'll move into debrief and recap.
Roger that, over. Falcon 6, Widow 6. Falcon 6 is Widow 6. Be advised, just got command intent is to return to the staging area for debrief. Over. Continue the convoy all the way down to the barracks area, over. Actually pull these vehicles up at the vehicle armory where our MRAPs and strikers are located, so take the next left, I believe it is, over.
51 copies. Taking the left.
4, this is 6, just continue moving since you guys are on foot all the way to the briefing staging area, over.
Copy that.
Vector 1 pulling into the vehicle armory.
You see it a lot.
Nothing fucking that. Holy shit, there's a Humvee on top of the vehicle doublers.
Yes, that is.
Big 2 in Liverpool. This part.
But if my wife fucks me,
Can you help me to briefing staging area?
Good war, everybody.
Yes, I'm agreed out. Well, at least we secured the vehicle, right?
Wait, what?
Goddamn, I knew that train vehicles were going to be worth the investment.
How did that get up there?
All right, fall in.
I hope our house is still okay.
Doc, this is 6. Once we get to the briefing staging area, can you kindly
User left your
stick?
channel.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh, hi, Tucci.
What's up?
How you been?
Dad.
Yes,
User
that's how
joined
it
your
is.
channel.
That's how it is.
Oh, nice. Somebody's having a rave.
Thank you.
Well, HQ is okay.
No, it doesn't have
Rick,
fuel.
why are you blue?
Oh, and the
'cause
major
I'm
is
blue.
okay. That's very good. This is a successful mission in my eyes.
Lee, quiet.
I want to know how 3Cam managed to get that Jeep on the fucking roof, but sure.
All terrain, baby.
Holy shit, Gregor, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
He ate something radioactive.
Fell into a pool of polonium.
You're the guy from The Watchmen. Look like Godzilla.
Send me a picture later.
Check it out on the stream.
Okay, I will. Give me a second, Major.
Hey Doc, can I have you kindly attend to me
I mean, Major's green, so.
before I pass out in my brief? Still waiting on yeah, we are. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, just hold fast, gentlemen. Waiting on a couple other guys coming in here.
The slow walkers.
Thanks, Doc. Well, that was eventful, wasn't it? Jesus.
Fuck me.
Yeah, go ahead.
You okay with it, Greg?
Poltergeist has an amazing image. You need to post it. You need to fucking post it in the beams. I'm sorry, Major, but your review is nothing compared to Poltergeist.
Where's your commander? He's up there. Do you want me to take this first and then hand it off to you? Roger that. Alright, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, and what a... Ooh, did I just freeze there? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got all these like sounds notifications going off. So what a great first start to an operation. So we got our arse handed to us at the start there. You know, although, yeah, we got our arse handed to us. Plain and simple. You know, that enemy ambush and that attack, that was tough work. You know, that was crazy. But we're able to actually work together and push through that tough period. And then for the second phase there, when we actually moved up to that enemy encampment, although we did get pushed back a lot with those IEDs, but once, you know, we sort of figured, okay, we got IEDs, there's a minefield around us, we sort of knew what to do. You guys knew what to do, knew how to get through it, and then that was effective. So once we actually figured that out, we're able to bypass those obstacles and those threats. And then we really took an upper step there on the enemy. There was a lot of enemy contact moving towards us, and even though we had like multiple mass cases, don't even let me start there, but we actually pushed through that, so that was really good to see. I didn't think we were actually going to be able to bounce back and have that positive effect to actually eliminate all the enemy and then get the upper hand at the end of the day, but we did. So going straight into my feedback, first off, I just want to say, towards that enemy encampment and throughout this entire combat mission, medical staff, give yourself a pat on the back. Today, and if you didn't witness it, medical staff provided excellent TCCC and patient assessment. I was listening the entire time. I saw all the medics moving around, performing all the correct procedures, ensuring that they prioritize patients, stabilize them, control their medical staging point, and that was just fantastic. So the senior medical staff as well, give yourself a pat on the back, because what I also noticed was that medical staff weren't only monitoring their CCP, they were giving orders to junior soldiers that didn't have anything to do, or that they weren't sure what to do because they were enduring combat stress. So we had a couple of people enduring combat stress, and our medical staff really sort of gave them orders like, hey, you don't need to be at this medical CCP, you're good, go ahead and take security, pull up security north, or go ask this person what to do. So I saw that a lot from the medical staff, and that was really good to see. Going into my weakness, so I did mention combat stress there, and this is one of them. Combat fatigue and combat stress. So this was pretty evident throughout, the stressful situations of combat that we encountered. Anyone that's not sure, combat fatigue or combat stress, it's pretty much what we just went through. The stressful situations of combat. We had a lot of soldiers enduring either that combat fatigue or that combat stress because it was overwhelming. But like I said, we were able to sort of push through that and overcome it. But originally, it was a big shock to everyone. I noticed a lot of people were like, whoa, and they were sort of taken back by the amount of combat, the amount of stress or fatigue that it may actually play on you, especially in those leadership roles throughout it as well. And obviously that will get better as we go through our combat missions and in the operation as well. You'll be able to overcome that combat fatigue and that combat stress throughout this sort of deployment. That does get better. The next area of strength would be the successful positive identification of targets. So your PID. Your guys' ability to identify, friend and foe was great. Differentiating between friendly and enemy targets. There were some civilians towards the sort of enemy staging area. You guys were able to identify those civilians, you detained those civilians, we captured a POW, and so forth. Not only that, but when we're actually at the base here as well, we had friendly soldiers from another unit sort of moving outside of the wire while we maintained most of our troops inside the wire. And you guys were able to also identify, okay, there is, 2 friendly US soldiers from another unit currently out there engaging those contacts. You were able to spot the differences as well. And that was really good. Especially those of you that had to do CQB towards the northwest end of the base when enemy contacts breached the wall and there was a lot of friendly soldiers everywhere. But you guys were able to successfully communicate to each other, even if you couldn't see each other, just by your voice. And work out where those enemy targets are around that corner. Is it a friendly guy? Is it an enemy guy? And so forth. And I saw a lot of that as well, so that was good. That's all I have, Sergeant First Class.
Yes, sir. Well, you guys performed pretty well. The fog of war is real. We learned that firsthand today. Now, in terms of the strengths and the weaknesses, I'll give you 3 ups. Communications was outstanding. As LT said, you guys worked together. We had multiple actuals go down in several mass CAS incidents. Our 2 ICs and 3 ICs got on the radio coordinated their elements, and let everyone else in the platoon know what was going on so that we can continue our fire and maneuver in the face of the enemy. In addition to that, your time management was outstanding in terms of loading up, getting our loadouts, loading up in the VIX, any kind of movement. You guys were on it. You weren't dicking around. You got where we needed to be to engage the enemy. And then last, like I said, fire and maneuver. Your movement today was outstanding in terms of shifting forces on the battleground, supporting different squads supporting each other as they're maneuvering and engaging. It was great. I saw a lot of fire going all over the place. I saw a lot of enemies go down very quickly. So keep that up. Now, in terms of the negatives, mine detection, IED mitigation, we need some work on that. When we briefed you at the beginning of the mission, I remember specifically the leader's brief prior to the platoon brief, instructing squad leads to make sure that fire team leads and higher had mine detectors so that we could avoid the kind of shit that we ran into literally today. All right, so remember that. We're going to face a lot of this shit. You know how Al-Qaeda is. They like to swarm us, hit us hard and fast, and they play dirty. So they're going to try to funnel us, direct us into minefields, and fuck us up. Remember that, all right? Don't let them win. Anticipate what they're going to do, and when we brief you to pick up mine detectors, fucking do it. Next up, 360 security. It wasn't bad, but it could have been a lot better. I mean, obviously, yes, there was a lot of confusion, especially in the initial firefights that we came into. But, people, they kind of filled the gaps. They realized where the pressure was, and they responded accordingly. But we need to improve that reaction, all right? So when we start taking contact, we need to spread out, maintain at least 10 meters, probably more like 20 meters, and pick a compass point to secure, because these guys are run up on us in this darkness before you know it. We had some guys here on the northwest side, or maybe it was the southwest, moving along the perimeter just outside the HESCOs. That's the kind of shit that happens when you're not paying attention. All right, and then last but not least, reaction to indirect fire. All right, when you start hearing mortars or anything else whistling down from the sky, you need to call incoming, get down on your face, and wait for the blast. You do not run around. Do not sit there and talk to your buddy. Get everyone spread out and get down, because that shrapnel, as soon as that thing pops, it's going to go sideways. You want to be as low and as small as you possibly can be. All right, I saw some guys took some shit from those mortars. It's not pretty, and that's that's no way to play the game. All right, so keep that in mind, guys. All in all, like LT says, we got hit pretty hard. It wasn't pretty, but we worked through it and we came out successful. Just like always, we've been training hard, and now we're going to fight hard. So keep up the good work. That's all I got.
Fantastic points. Thank you, First Class Brock. Now, you just mentioned the indirect fire there, get down, tell your buddies to get down. Major, whereabouts are you, Major?
You're right.
I'll take that Purple Heart for saving your life now, thanks.
That he did. He took a direct hit for me and I survived.
You can write it up now and I'll take it anytime, thanks.
I'll get my clerk to do it. Skinar?
Yeah. I was back here touching himself again.
That's all the platoon's got, so I'll hand it off to Company Staff.
Yeah, I gotta say, obviously, we didn't even touch our today's mission. What we were planning, the whole reason we're here. We'll pick it back up and see what we have next week. Next week is another operational week, so we're doing back-to-back combat missions, mostly just to establish ourselves in this territory, as well as you can see. We took a beating with indirect today. We'll see what resources we can scrounge throughout this week to help ourselves for the upcoming time. With losing some of our support vehicles, seeing what other elements are in the area that we can beg, borrow, or steal what we can from our fellow units with us to be able to scrounge through and make it till we get our logistics in place a little bit more. With that, outstanding job today. Reaction to the event of a V-bid driving up next to our rear gate. I guess Paxton can't clog every rear hole as we thought, but they sure tried. But outstanding work today. I thought we reacted very well, and so does my dog. She says good job. Other than that, yeah. First Sergeant.
All I can add to this is welcome to Operation Silver Guardian.
Yeah. Welcome to Africa, boys and ladies. Other than that, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up. This is our main fob. We got some repairing to do over the week, and we'll see what we have next week. Hopefully, we might be able to find our captured Americans that we're looking for.
Cool. All right, squad leads. Anything lastly from squad leads or? Nope. No words of wisdom.
Yes, Greg.
Go ahead.
This is actually same thing with last week. The fact that we can, once again gonna say it, mix and just work with other squads, other teams, different leadership, just on the fly. I mean, you would almost think that last week the mix-up we did was getting us ready for this one. Who the thunk, right, boys? But good job on that, especially with the fact that I can just tell one of my TLs, you know, hey, just follow third squad for a while, or third squad is down, and I can just start ordering their guys if they don't question me. That is something I've seen before, like way in the past, people just question, wait, you're not my squad leader, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? But no, the fact that I can walk up and just say, you do this, you do that, awesome. Very happy, be proud of yourselves, all of you.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant Grigorov. Anything else from the other squad leads, yes or no? Yes or no?
Nothing here.
Negative.
Corporal Kahiri, nothing from you?
Yes, sir.
Too easy.
Alright, well, grab some sand.
Us candidate Cruz, last one.
I'm good, sir.
Too easy. Alright, Major LaFlash, I'll hand it off back to you if you have anything else.
No, let's make it a good week. TPR if you need to. Get out there, vote, muster, report in. The standard LT stuff that he always says. So,
set it for me.
Yeah, uniforms. Obviously, we just did a promotion award ceremony. Hit those up so CID can start their tasks along with BMO. So.
Who up?
Who up? Alright,
Great.
Follow.
Great job, guys and girls.
See you next week.
User left your channel.